Good morning children. Hope you all are fine. Today let's learn some grammar. In the first unit we have already learned about nouns and verbs. I hope you remember that. What do you mean by noun? A noun is a naming word. A noun can be the name of a person, place, animal, object, idea, etc. Okay? A noun is a naming word. It can be the name of a person, place, animal, thing, idea, etc. For example, words like Afghanistan, India, Rahul, Kabir, table, bench, book, pen, clothes. Okay? All these are examples of nouns. Then, what do you mean by verb? A verb is a doing word. A verb is a word that denotes an action. In other words, a verb is a word that tells us what something is or does. You can write this in your notebook. A verb is a word that tells us what something is or does. For example, can you give me some examples for verbs? Words like playing, dancing, singing, coughing, sneezing, teaching, speaking, running, then looking, washing. All these are examples of verbs. All these words denote some action. What about these words? Is, am, are, was, were. Are they verbs? Yes, of course, they are verbs. They are called as auxiliary verbs. These are very familiar words. We often use these in our sentences. Among these auxiliary verbs, is, am and was are used after a singular noun. Okay? Is, am and was are used after a singular noun. So these are singular verbs. Then are and were are used after plural nouns. So these are plural verbs. Is that clear? Then is, am and are used in present tense. Is, am and are used in sentences to denote action that are taking place in the present. Okay? Is, am and are used to talk about things that happen in the present, that happen now. So, these are used in the present tense. Was and were are used in past tense. Okay? Was and were denote actions that have already taken place in the past. Okay. You can draw this box in your notebook. What do you mean by singular? Singular means just one or something. Plural means more than one. We have already learned about singular and plural nouns in one of earlier classes. I hope you remember that. Then present tense. What do you mean by present tense? Present tense refers to the things and actions that take place now. Okay? Present tense refers to the actions that are currently taking place. ഇപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. Okay? ഇപ്പോൾ നടക്കുന്ന സംഭവങ്ങളെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. Present tense. Then what do you mean by past tense? Past tense refers to the actions that have already taken place. മുമ്പ് നടന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നതാണ് past tense. These are not the only auxiliary verbs. There are other auxiliary verbs also. Words like has, have, had, shall, should, can, could, may, might, will, would, do, does, did. All these are auxiliary verbs. But for the time being, we have to learn only 5 auxiliary verbs. Is, am, are, was and were. You should be thorough with the usage of these 5 auxiliary verbs. Now let's complete some sentences. Here I have written down 5 sentences. We need to fill in these blanks using the auxiliary verbs is, am, are, was and were. Okay. First one. The woman dash very happy. The woman dash very happy. First of all, we should look at the noun. The noun in the sentence, the subject in this sentence is the woman. The woman is the subject. The woman is it singular or plural? The woman is singular. A woman. Okay, the woman. There is only one woman. The woman dash very happy. So, which auxiliary verb will come here? Is. The woman is very happy. Second one. I dash going to Calicut. I dash going to Calicut. You can write down these sentences in your notebook. Which is the auxiliary verb that we can use after I? Am. I am. Okay. We always use am after I. Okay. Am should be used only after I. I കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കേണ്ട auxiliary verb ആണ് am. I am going to Calicut. I am a student. I am a student. I am going to Calicut. I am playing from the garden. Okay. I am. Then third one. They. So is and am are used after a singular noun. ഒരു singular nounന് ശേഷം ഉപയോഗിക്കേണ്ട auxiliary verbs ആണ് is and am. Is that clear? Is and am are the auxiliary words which are used after a singular noun. Here the woman is a singular noun and I is a singular noun. Then third sentence. They dash playing games. They is a plural noun. They is a plural noun. So, we should use the auxiliary verb are. They are. They are playing games. Why did we use are here? Because they is a plural noun. They plural ആയതുകൊണ്ട്. They means ഒന്നിലധികം ആളുകൾ. They plural ആയതുകൊണ്ട് are ഉപയോഗിച്ചു. Okay. Next one. Yesterday I dash sick. Yesterday. Yesterday. The word yesterday denotes something that has taken place in the past. Okay. Pastനെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്ന വാക്കാണ് yesterday. Yesterday. ഇന്നലെ. Yesterday. So the sentence is in past tense. Which are the auxiliary verbs that denote past tense, that are used in past tense sentences? Was and were. Was and were are the auxiliary verbs that we can use in past tense. Yesterday I dash sick. Here the noun is I. I is a singular noun. I is a singular noun. So we can use the auxiliary verb was. Okay, yesterday I was sick. Was is an auxiliary verb which is used to denote singular. Okay, was is an auxiliary verb which is used in past tense and in singular context. Okay, yesterday I was sick. Then fifth sentence. Last week we dash in Delhi. Last week. Last week again denotes something that happened in the past. കഴിഞ്ഞ ആഴ്ച, last week. പണ്ട് നടന്ന സംഭവമാണ്. പാസ്റ്റിൽ നടന്നതാണ്. So we should use either the auxiliary verbs was or were. പാസ്റ്റിനെ സൂചിപ്പിക്കാൻ was or were ആണ് auxiliary verbs ആയിട്ട് യൂസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്. Last week we dash in Delhi. Here the noun is we. We denotes plural. We. In we there is more than one person. We were in Delhi. Okay, is this clear? Now all of you please take your textbook. All of you please take page number 31 in your textbook. Understand grammar. Words that tell us what someone or something is or does are called verbs. Doing words. Verbs are also known as doing words. Some special verbs such as am, is and are tell us about what somebody or something is or does. We use am with I. We use is when we talk about a single person or thing. We use are when we talk about more than one person or thing. Children, I have already told you this. I hope it is clear. The verb am is used after I, and the verb is used after a single person or thing. Okay. The word is used to talk about a single person or thing. The word are is used to talk about more than one person or thing. Okay. Am, is and are verbs. They are doing words. They are special verbs called auxiliary verbs. Okay, here we are given 3 sentences. I am safe. I am safe. Am is used after I. Sanaya is my friend. Sanaya is one person. It is a singular person. So, the verb is used. Sanaya is my friend. We are playing a game. The word we is plural. We is a plural noun. So, the verb are is used. Okay? Are playing a game. Are playing. Playing is also a verb. Playing is the main verb. Okay, this is a principal verb or main verb. And are is the auxiliary verb or helping verb. We are playing a game. Fill in the blanks with is or are. 7 questions are given below. We need to fill in these blanks using the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs is and are. We know that the verb is used after a singular noun and the word are is used after a plural noun. First one. Gautam and Sanaya dash helping the gardener plant marigold seeds. What do you mean by marigold seeds? Marigold seeds is the seed of marigold. Seeds are the seeds of marigold plant. Marigold is a plant with yellow, orange or copper brown flowers. In Malayalam we say Jamanthi. Okay? Jamanthi. Gautam and Sanaya dash helping the gardener plant marigold seeds. Gautam and Sanaya are 2 persons. So, it's a plural noun. So, we should use the helping verb are. Gautam and Sanaya are helping the gardener plant marigold seeds. Second one. The seeds dash in a packet. The seeds. It's again a plural verb. Seeds is a plural word. So, the seeds are in a packet. Third one. A spade dash a tool you use to dig the soil. A spade. Is it a new word for you? Spade is a tool used to dig the soil. In Malayalam we say kaikote or tumba. Okay. It's a tool or instrument used to dig the soil. A spade. It's a singular noun. A spade. One spade. It's a singular noun. So, we should use the auxiliary verb is. A spade is a tool. Fourth one. The gardener dash digging the small holes in the soil. Again, the gardener is a singular noun. So, we should use the helping verb is. Fifth one. Sanaya dash putting the seeds in the holes. Sanaya is a singular noun. So, Sanaya is. Okay, Sanaya is putting the seeds in the holes. There are 2 more questions. Please try to answer on yourself. Okay, please try to answer these 2 questions on yourself. We shall discuss the answers during our evening class. Was and were tell us about something that happened in the past. They also help us make sentences with other verbs. Was and were are also auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. They tell us about something that happened in the past. Was and were are used in past tense. Was is used after a singular noun and were is used after a plural noun. For example, Sanaya was Gautam's neighbor. Sanaya is a singular noun. So, was comes after Sanaya. Sanaya was Gautam's neighbor. Sanaya Gautaminte ayalkari ayirunnu. The children were playing on the staircase. The children were. The children is a plural noun. So, the plural auxiliary verb were is used after the children. Playing is also a verb. Playing is the main verb in the sentence. Playing denotes an action and it is the main verb or principal verb. Were is the helping verb. The children were playing on the staircase. കുട്ടികൾ സ്റ്റെയർകേസിൽ കളിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. Use grammar. Make sentences about these pictures. Use verbs from the boxes. Here you can see some pictures and the auxiliary verbs are given in the boxes. We need to make sentences about these pictures by making use of the helping verbs given in the boxes. First one is already given. You can see the picture of a boy and a girl. The sentence given is Rupa and Nido were talking. Rupa and Nido. There are two kids. So, Rupa and Nido. It's a plural noun. So, the auxiliary verb were is used. Rupa and Nido were talking. Then, the next picture you can see a girl holding a bat and running. Can you frame a sentence? Rani was running to the playground. Rani was running to the playground. We use the verb was because Rani is a singular noun. Since Rani is a singular noun, we use the helping verb was. Running is also a verb. Running is the principal verb or main verb in the sentence. Rani was running to the playground. Third picture. Grandfather was going to the market. Grandfather is a singular noun, so we use the helping verb was. Grandfather was going to the market. You can see one more picture. Can you make a sentence about this picture on your own? Please try. Then, next one. Today. We have to frame 4 more sentences in present tense using the verbs am and is. The first picture you can see a girl holding a mic and saying or singing something. So we can make a sentence. Radha is singing very sweetly. Radha is singing very sweetly. Radha is a singular noun. There is only one girl in the picture. So Radha is a singular noun. So we use the helping verb is. Singing is the principal verb in the sentence. Singing is the main verb in the sentence. Is the helping verb. Then, the second picture you can see a boy. Johan is trying to balance on one leg. Johan is trying to balance on one leg. You can see the picture of a single boy. There is only one boy in the picture. So, as Johan is a singular noun, we used the helping verb is. Trying is the main verb or principal verb in the sentence. Johan is trying to balance on one leg. Then, look at the third picture. In this picture, you can see a boy running. We have made sentence using is. We have made two sentences using is. Now we have to frame a sentence using am. We know that am will come after I. So we need to write the sentence. I am running. I am running to catch a bus. I am running to catch a bus. Okay. Am comes after I. I am running to catch a bus. You can see one more picture here. Can you make a sentence about this picture? Please try. Fill in the blanks with were, was or am. We know that were, was and am are auxiliary verbs. Were is used after a plural noun. Was is used after a singular noun. Am is used after I. Gautam, Sanaya and Saif. 3 children are mentioned here. So, it's a plural noun. Gautam, Sanaya and Saif were. Were is used after a plural noun. Bored because they had nowhere to play. It dash. It is a singular noun. So, we should use the singular verb was. It was naughty of them to have troubled their neighbors. Later they. They is a plural noun. So, we should again use the plural verb were. Later they were sorry for their behavior. Each of them went to their neighbors and said, I dash sorry for troubling you. I am. Am always comes after I. I am sorry for troubling you. Is this clear, children? If you have any doubts, please ask me during the Google Meet session. All of you please take page number 64 in your textbook. There you can see the grammar worksheet of the 3rd unit, the Kids Club. Here again we have got some questions related to auxiliary verbs. Let's try to answer these questions. First one, fill in the blanks with is, am or are. I dash going to Ooty tomorrow. I have already told you that after I, we should write the auxiliary verb am. I am. Then, the mangoes kept in the bowl dash ripe. The mangoes. The mangoes is a plural noun. There are more than one mango. The mangoes. It's a plural noun. So, we should use the plural verb are. Daniel dash a cheerful boy. Daniel. It's the name of a boy. It's a singular noun. So, we should use the singular verb is. Daniel is a cheerful boy. Now, can you answer the rest 3 on your own? It's very simple. Please do it on your own. Then, B. Circle the correct words in the brackets. My name dash Roma. My name. Which is the right one? Is or are? My name is. Circle the correct word. My name is Roma. Then, I dash 8 years old. I. Am should come after I. So, am is the right answer. I am 8 years old. Then, my mother dash a lawyer. My mother. My mother is a singular noun. So, we should use the singular verb is. My mother is a lawyer. Then, my father dash a teacher. My father. It's again a singular noun. My father is a teacher. Can you do the rest on your own? Study the picture. Rewrite the sentences correctly by adding is or are. Just look at this picture. This picture you can see a desert and you can see 4 camels walking across the desert and the sun is shining brightly. Okay, now 4 sentences are given below. We need to rewrite these sentences correctly. There is some mistake in these sentences. We need to rewrite these sentences correctly by adding the auxiliary verbs is or are. Okay? By adding either is or are, we should rewrite these sentences. First one, it a hot day. It is a singular noun. So we should add is after it. It is a hot day. Please write it down in your textbook. Second one, the sun shining brightly in the sky. The sun. First of all, you should look at the noun. Check whether the noun is singular or plural. Here, the noun is the sun. The subject is the sun. Is it singular or plural? It is singular. There is only one sun. The sun is. The sun is shining brightly in the sky. The sun is shining brightly in the sky. Full stop. Then third sentence. The camel called the sheep of the desert. The camel. The camel refers to just one camel. It's a singular noun. So we should use the singular verb is. The camel is called the sheep of the desert. The camel is called the sheep of the desert. Full stop. Then there is one more sentence. You should answer this on your own. We shall discuss the answers during our evening class. Fill in the blanks with was or were. Now all these sentences are in past tense. So we have to use either was or were. Was is used after a singular noun and were is used after a plural noun. Bob dash sitting under a tree and reading a book. Bob. Bob is the name of a boy. Bob is a singular noun. So we should use was. Bob was sitting under a tree and reading a book. All the children dash present on the first day of school. All the children. It's a plural noun. Children is a plural noun. So all the children were. Okay. Then third one. Who dashed the girl who came first in the race? Who dashed the girl? Girl is a singular noun. So who was the girl? Who was the girl who came first in the race? There are 2 more sentences. Please fill in these blanks on your own. It's very simple. I think by now you are thorough with the usage of the auxiliary verbs is, am, are, was and were. If you have any doubts, please clarify them during our evening class. You can submit your answers after the evening class. Okay? You need not submit your answers before the Google Meet session. You can do it after the evening class. Then that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.